This is hour 19 of 72 of my water fast. So this is my update, my first update. I'm feeling pretty okay. I've had a headache this morning, and I think that is probably caffeine or probably caffeine withdrawals. Yeah. And I'm doing a modified water fast because it's my first time. So I can link that video down below because it's really helpful. He is a doctor, so he's like taking a lot into account. So this is the mixture. It's like green tea with lemon and lime juice, and he said maple syrup. I used honey. And that's, you're meant to sip it every 15 minutes so that your blood sugar stays at like a steady level. And yeah, so far I think it's fine. I'm feeling a bit apprehensive about tomorrow because I accepted a shift at a cafe, and normally I would be drinking coffee during that shift, and it might be quite hard to be around lots of food and serving people with food, but we'll see. I'm also doing this for spiritual reasons, the same way someone might do a religious fast, happening to coincide with a Ramadan, which is quite just coincidental. So yeah, I'm doing this to prove my spiritual hygiene, clean up my spiritual hygiene, and prove my devotion to myself. That's what I'm doing this for. I just need to detox because I was feeling really inflamed, having lots of hormonal flare-ups and feeling a bit mucousy, skin being tender when it shouldn't. So yeah, and also just very fatigued. An interesting update is that I feel lighter on my feet. I feel more aware of my surroundings. Like I feel like my eyes are taking in more information than they normally would. Like the blinkers have been taken off. We're about 45 hours in. So this is how I'm feeling. Surprisingly, not bad. I feel a bit sluggish and not necessarily lethargic, but I feel like I'm moving slower, which makes sense because my body's conserving energy. And as a result, I feel that I'm more present. I am more aware of my surroundings. I feel more comfortable in silence. This is a weird one. I just felt it earlier now that I was like, oh, I'm not seeking to fill this silence right now. Interesting. Which is something I have done with scrolling or watching a video in the background. I have actually done a shift at a cafe today. That was kind of tough for my resolve. So serving people food and not being able to have any, turning it down. And the thing is that I could have said yes. I easily could have been like, yeah, you know what? I've already done a whole day. What's the harm? And there is no harm. And honestly, I wouldn't have felt particularly bad had I had food and broken the fast. But I feel perhaps I'm proving something to myself in this. Like that's the reminder I needed, that I can do this. This is something I am the person who is capable of doing hard things. That's what I'm that's my mantra. Firstly, so if you'd like to follow along and do your own fast, I recommend it actually, because we don't need to be eating as much as we do. Don't need to do it super often. This is my first ever, so that's why I'm easing into it by doing a lemon lime green tea mix with some honey. I actually quite like the taste of it, and you drink it every 15 minutes. On a practical note though, I have it out of a sippy / straw thing for teeth because it's quite acidic on the teeth, And so I recommend, if you want to do this, you should start your day with coconut oil pulling, so that your mouth has protection and like a layer of, coating of oil before you start to drink lemon juice. And anything else to say? Weirdly, been really tender in my traps. So I think there's maybe some sort of releasing that's happening there. And my back, my lower back, I've also got this little hot water bottle onto my back. So I think that there's some definite purging that's happening in my body. That's my alarm to drink water. Anyway, yeah, I think that my body's definitely purging something. The headache has gone, which is nice. And yeah, you do just think about food a lot. But I would recommend keeping yourself busy, but not keeping busy for busy's sake. Find things that are actually fulfilling to do. So I've taken my dog on 2 walks today, worked at the cafe, and I'm going to do some yoga. And that's really helpful. Like slow movements, but things that are still moving your body, That's very good to keep you active. Hello. This is day 3 of my 72-hour fast. So I'll be breaking it in maybe 4 hours' time. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So how am I feeling? Last night I started to feel really weak physically, muscle-wise, like I was lying in bed. It wasn't really like feverish, but because it wasn't achy, but when you're heavy with a fever and your bones feel heavy, like they're made of lead. I wasn't in pain though. Yeah, it's been interesting. It's been really good. I'm really pleased with myself. I feel like I have so much mental clarity. I feel very peaceful and very still. Like I'm there. I found myself at certain points reaching for dopamine, and I think that that's actually the main thing with this, is that food and eating food gives you a dopamine hit. And when I wasn't getting that dopamine hit, I was kind of reaching for my phone, but kind of snapping out of it sooner. There's just a lot of free time that you have when you're not eating food or thinking about food or planning for food. So that's pretty great. You just have more time, which is a blessing. So I'm preparing to break the fast. I've got some bone broth because that's meant to be really good. It's still a liquid form, but it's very nutrient dense. So I got myself some chicken bone broth. And following that, I'm going to have some sauerkraut. That's meant to be really good, kind of like readying your body but still stabilizing your blood sugar. And it's really great for hitting your gut with some good probiotics. And yeah, that's it. I'm really excited. Just seen a yellow butterfly. Oh my God. It's a lovely, lovely day today. Yeah. Just feeling in a really good mood. I haven't been grumpy, like I haven't been snappy at all. Yeah. So I'll update with when I break the fast or if anything else comes up. But I would really recommend that everyone do this. Like even if you have insulin resistance, you can follow along with the fast that I did. And noteworthy, if you are a lady with a menstrual cycle, I only recommend that you fast in your follicular phase. So if you've just finished your period, that is a great time to fast. But you can also build up to it a bit with intermittent fasting and then going for it. But yeah, don't even think about fasting on your luteal phase or over your period, because that's just not going to help you. You're going to put too much stress on your body. But the follicular is a great time to do it. Yeah. That's all. I will check in with you later, but if not, then this is me signing out. Peace.